One more scan left.
These rooms look like someone's shelter, but it has had no occupants for a long time.
I've got gravity again.
The cause of death was a blunt injury to the head about 30 years ago. The body mummified due to the sterility of the environment.
30 years ago? Our ship definitely hasn't been here that long.
Now this is something interesting. It's worth taking a closer look.
Hardy scrapper. I don't need a scrapper because I've already got the infinite one. Experimental innovative technologies of the Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. Really? To activate the advanced protection protocol, follow the instructions below. Press the escape key to exit the menu. Left click on settings. Left click on game. Find lower radiation. Left click on the arrow to change the word disable to enable. And then apply to selected settings. Really? Settings, game, lower radiation.
There's
Settings, game, lower radiation. Really?
protection increase protocol activated. The threshold of radiation resistance has increased. So you're saying we could have done this from the start? It looks like we've totally tasked. The sensors detect a significant decrease in radiation. Unfortunately, so much debris got into the core that we now have even less time before it destabilizes. I'd recommend exploring new areas in search of means to survive and return to the inhabited sectors of space. By the way, did you notice that you've passed the third chapter? I think I forgot to display the text about it.
Yeah, I don't think we did have third chapter.
Unfortunately, most of the ship's systems are functioning nominally, but it will take. If some kind of script doesn't trigger here right now, we'll be stuck here for a long time.
I think I may have
item.
skipped
You
a couple
could make
things
a similar
there.
one. But I think chapter 4 started quite a while ago, didn't it? Seems
Did
like
it?
you did something wrong, as always. I suggest you start a new game and try again.
No.
Come to think of it, forget it. Judging by the analysis of my sensors, the launch mayonnaise was completely absorbed by the core and destabilized it. The radiation level decreased to a critical minimum. It's time to visit Normandy before it's too late. One of the first prototypes of the Breathedge Agency spacesuit without any artificial intelligence.
So this ship's been here for years. Well before ours crashed here.
We can assume that this station was some experiment of the Breathedge Funeral Agency, but the lack of any information about it, as well as the dead crew member, can lead us to think this was probably illegal. On behalf of the funeral agency, I apologize for your possible complicity in the illegal activities of our company.
So basically, I wasn't supposed to go out to the Normandy so early. I've got 2 fuels now. What are the new... A heroic deed. There's no point in heroically covering a barrel of a beam. Yeah, I did that one. Shepherd, yep. Here. Complete chapter 2. Completing the second chapter will be almost as difficult as completing the third one. That's how it is. You are getting one chapter closer to the end of the game. Chapter 3. completing the third chapter will be almost as difficult as completing the second one. That's how it is. You are getting 2 chapters closer to the end of the game. Okay. I did get new babe messages. What happened to core? Why there is constantly explosion? Is become less bright? You try to stop it? I see little interference. You be able to find my signal and we finally meet each other. I do feel like having already repaired the Normandy's steering wheel and engine, probably skipped a couple bits and I missed out on dialogue. I wonder if that setting from here was actually in the menu back then, or it only becomes in the menu when you get here. So I feel like I've done so much better today than I did yesterday. Made so much more progress. I don't really know why did I come back here. I was feeling like there was something I needed to do here, but I don't think there is. I might need to come back here to craft things. But I've got no new things to craft at the moment. And it's not telling me what I need to craft, so... I'm not going to fly so close to those things this time. What's this saying? Needs repairs now. It's inside here. I know it's open from the other side now, so I'm not going to worry about going in this way again. Think about it, I probably should have crafted another scanner. Because this has only got one more scan left. And there it is. I don't really get why it shows as that symbol when it's for crafting. It's a blueprint. Let's go make another scanner. Then we can get back to the Normandy. Metal, battery, plastic, light bulb. Metal, plastic, battery. Actually, that's got the plastic in it. Metal and battery. My last battery again. I think I'm still using the normal flashlight. Maybe I should craft the better flashlight. This one. I need 2 batteries, 2 light bulbs, and 2 plastic. Metal alkali. Where is this alkali? Is it in this one? Yep. There we go. Now I've got that. I don't need the EMP grenade anymore. That I'm aware of. And I don't know what else I'll need. So we'll leave the rest here. And head back to the Normandy. What's that symbol? I don't know. I don't need to go there.
According to my calculations, the next decrease in the radiation level will occur in 17 hours when the shell of the core overheats. The decrease in the radiation level will be significant, and it will last from 3 to 10 seconds, after which the explosion will follow, splitting us into atoms. With this in mind, it's highly recommended that you hurry.
I don't think there's much I could do in 2-3 seconds. For some reason, I do feel like that radiation setting in the menu only appears when you get to that place, and it only reduces the radiation by one thing. There it is. Wasn't this the Normandy? Now I'll be able to do these things though.
That's great. It looks perfect.
I've only got 3 shots of this, so hopefully I only need 3. I'm only seeing 3 icons.
Almost done. Great job! Unfortunately, the station's control units are still broken, but the good news is that you don't need them to launch Normandy at all. I just wanted to keep you busy while I was doing some important calculations.
Rude.
There should be no guns on such a shuttle. Apparently, they made an exception for Normandy. That's it. Space, here we come. Start the engine.
Warning, after making a warp jump, you won't be able to return temporarily. I can't go to those two, can only go there. I don't think I really need to go anywhere else. There's nothing else. There's only one other icon for location where I hadn't been. I'm okay to continue. Interesting. Sleeping in bed will restore health. We couldn't have created anything more trite. Is that supposed to be babe? Who knows? And the game's come up as not responding again. I guess we'll just sit here and wait. No, it's responding. But I'm only seeing the menu. There we go. Oh.
I apologize for the restart window. I'm not good with abrupt acceleration. I hope we don't have enough engine power to activate the weapons.
Oh.
In any case, Normandy won't survive one more acceleration, or any flight at all. I suggest we find a place to dock and inspect the shuttle. By the way, I'd like to note that leaving the shuttle and going into outer space at such a short distance from the core is impossible unless you want to turn into jelly.
Too much radiation? Your signal change. Are you flyer on Normandy? Team alive? They kill you. Don't trust them.
Paranoia is a type of chronic psychosis common for adulthood. Either your interlocutor knows something we don't, or she's an old woman.
Okay.
The ship won't hold up long, so take your time.
I don't know why that happened. I pressed the button to stop moving. You must take control and find me. This is very sensitive. I don't like that my screen is broken at the top. That's not usually good for spaceships.
That's a suitable place to dock. Looks like a part of the liner's garage module. Maybe we'll find some parts for Normandy there.
I thought I was going wide enough. Looks like a big light in there. There we go.
There's a system for accurate docking installed here. That's great. Or perhaps for not so accurate docking. It looks like the engines have failed completely now and will never get to the accelerating station.
Okay, these must be things I find here. I'm starting to think I should have brought more food and water. Other than that, I reckon I'm fine.
Diagnostic Center. Yes. Please go to the reception. Welcome. Go to the center. Please. More.
This is not just a garage module, but a surviving diagnostic station. However, it doesn't sound like it's functioning nominally. It looks like he was accidentally killed by the diagnostic station. I can't find any other reason for this injury.
Ouch. Well, looks like there's food and stuff here. Resources.
This worker apparently saw the death of the previous one and started running away, not looking where he was running, and without
Maybe.
a helmet.
Maybe. Why would I be using a magnet key to get non-conductive gel? That doesn't really make sense. Gravity module sounds important.
Welcome to the Diagnostic Center. Yes. Please go to the reception.
Don't think that was one of the 3 parts I needed, is it? That's navigator, filtration, and control.
Diagnostic Center. Yes. Please go to the reception. Welcome.
We can't do anything here. We'll have to look for some controls.
You better look for the remnants of your dignity, you lousy pajamas.
What? That's odd. There's a lot of resources in here, which is good, kind of. Good and bad, I guess. I feel like this is going further in and I've missed what I'm supposed to be doing in there. I kind of wanted to explore first. But this feels like it's going forward. So a lot of resources is good because it means I won't need to look too far if I need to craft something. But then I haven't seen a crafting station. So it's odd that there's the resources. But resources tells me that crafting is needed.
The diagnostics panel works, although this part clearly doesn't belong here.
Hey! Don't touch it! Put it back! What are you doing? Put it back!
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, can you twist it a bit more?
I think at this rate we'll achieve nothing because this thing is short-circuiting the diagnostic station's brains.
Huh. Pull out the lever. I guess I need to.
What now? Put it back. Are you messing around with me? Put it. Oh, yes, back in. Oh, you jerk.
This diagnostic station is faulty, but we don't have any other one. The excess voltage is melting its circuits. You need to bring it to its senses somehow.
Bring you back to your senses, you dirty undies with a helmet, if you don't stop coming at me.
Yeah, that robot, that AI voice is a bit weird.
The elevators aren't working, although it's not recommended to use elevators during a fire, earthquake, or the diagnostic station's self-torture. main diagnostics room. You can say that this is the brain of the whole diagnostics station. And this brain is malfunctioning.
You are the one who's malfunctioning, you funerary diaper.
What's with all the name calling? The fact I can get this gel tells me we're going to need it.